You're listening to the Reluctant Adult Podcast. If you like what you're hearing, follow us on social media and leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. This is the way.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. There's a million.
This week from the internet, Haslab will travel. The Star Wars team is hitting the road, touring the nation with their Republic gunship in tow. Plus, past the lasagna, Garfield never turns down a meal or a merch deal. But will they ship to Abu Dhabi? And Target tears He-Man a new one. Flippor's not going to like this one. That's the Reluctant Adult Podcast.
Don't you be a dummy! Buckle your safety belt!
Think, Billy. It's morphin' time!
Oh, welcome to another episode of the Reluctant Adult Podcast. My name is Paul, and I am joined, as always, by the man who puts the yeet in Ecto Glow Elite, Bill!
Hi, everyone. That's right. And I'd like to say I'm an OG Ecto Elite, as we all know.
So now, to be Ecto Glow Elite, you need those original figures, and then I think you need the 2025 San Diego Comic-Con.
San Diego.
Unpunched. You got your... Did you open the box yet?
I opened the box. Yeah, I took everything out.
Yeah.
They're all here.
I meticulously peeled the piece of tape off the top, so it did not leave any residue or marks or anything, so I can put them back in there if I want. Unpunched.
Oh, fair enough.
These are, see, the way they did this, where they shipped it in a box.
I was like, I'm gonna find out I'm gonna find out who manufactures the action figure tape. That's one of the life's great mysteries. I feel like
that's true.
I think
Can
I
get
need
a
to find
roll
it.
of that.
Yes, that would be ideal.
We should mass produce that so people can really make their replicas.
Right.
I love the way that this was packaged because you're almost guaranteed 10 whatever they say, perfect cards, and then it's up to you to take care of them. Gem Mint 10.
Yeah.
It's just because you can't get it in the wild. It's almost impossible.
You have to find the case off the pallet.
You got to take it off the case, and it's maybe you can find them unpunched if the retailers didn't put them on the pegs. Well, we're gonna get to a story later today about how Target had these Masters figures, the new sketch figures, and they're supposed to have this plastic peg on the back, or the peg hole that flips up. They couldn't find them, so they just put a hole right through the carding. So we'll talk a little bit more about that later. Actually, I don't know what more there is to say. That happened. There it is. So anyways, Ecto Glow Elite, this is a term that has permeated throughout the internet. Have you heard this term, Ecto Glow Elite?
I have, yes.
Okay. So allegedly this all started with Ryan Dole, who you probably know from Toy Anxiety, which is a YHS spinoff. He was actually on the Toy Geeks podcast this past week talking about the original Ecto Glow, because the Toy Geeks podcast, Dan Larson and Geek Dad Life, they are going through the years. They talked about POF 2, Power of the Force 2. Then they did the Real Ghostbusters, so they're touching on that final year of Real Ghostbusters. And Ryan is from Canada, and I don't believe that these figures were distributed in Canada originally. So he didn't get his set until 10 years ago, more recently as an adult. He didn't have them as a child. Did you get yours as a child? Because I had 2. I've only ever had 2, and I got them as a child.
I got my full set as a child, yeah.
Okay, there you go. So you were you still like hardcore into Ghostbusters even then?
I went all the way to the end.
Well, yeah, Ectoglow was the end.
Yeah, it was the end.
There was nothing else after
No,
that.
but from the beginning to the end, I was all in.
You were all in. All Ectoglow, all in. There,
100%. I'd say, without a doubt, I think I had practically, there was with a few exceptions of things that I wasn't gifted, but I think it was one of the true complete sets that I had of my childhood.
You even have those bootleg figures, the Spook Chasers.
The Spook Chasers, yes.
That's how you know you're a real, that Spook Chaser's elite. That's the real elite. Those things are impossible to track down.
Yeah.
Are yours mint on card, your Spook Chasers?
They are. They are not within arm's length, though. So
no, that's
I have the honor of every time if you type in Spook Chasers on Google, one of my original images pops up. So
I hosted that though, right? I put that on my blog.
You did.
Where people are finding it.
Yes.
Or like on what's that site we used to use to just put photos up? Not Flickr, but like something like that.
No, photo dump.
No, it was like a a site for photographers. Like it was supposed to be like, oh, look at my nice photography. But I would just put like Flickr? Whatever on there. I don't. You know what? It is Flickr. That's what I'm thinking of. It was Flickr again, and then Flickr got bought. I don't even know. I guess it's still around if you can still find those images. I was looking at that old blog today because I'm selling the Mezco Gomez figure. Before they did the 112 collection, they did a line of, I guess it was 8-inch or 9-inch because they were like Mego style, and they only did Gomez, and I think they did Lost. Maybe I feel like there was one other property that they did. Maybe it wasn't Lost, but maybe it was. But I got those figures from an Amazon listing back in 2000. Let's see, what year did I move down? 7, 8, 9, 10, somewhere around there. And looking at the blog, I said, I gave an Amazon affiliate link. I'm like, buy these. They're only $17. And the $17, actually, I wrote that the price went up because I bought 5 of them. So I don't know how much they were when I got them. But anyways, they're selling for $300 now. If you can, loose. Like, good luck finding one that's never been opened. What was I talking about? Why did I say that?
I don't know.
What were we talking about? Flickr. Or
Flickr.
My blog. Yeah,
your blog.
I had pictures on the blog. Yeah, because it's very hard to find information on this Gomez figure now because it's all like the 112 Gomez. Like people don't even know. Yeah. But if you know how hard it is to find it. So someone reached out on eBay today because I'm selling one, but there's two flavors. There's the regular Roach with like the brown yellowish skin tone. And then there's the Chase, which had black, and that one is really cool. So the 6 I got, 5 or 6, only one of them was the Chase, and that one I sold. So this guy was really looking for that one, and I'm like, I wish I had more. I wish I could still buy them for $17. And then I told him to check out our podcast, and eBay, the bots in eBay flagged it as thinking I was trying to sell outside of eBay. You know how I always talk about I'd rather sell outside of eBay. I don't know what I think. I just said check us out on all the socials, and it immediately it wouldn't send the message. It was immediately it looks like you're trying to sell outside of eBay. Well, you can't do that because da da da. I was like, this is the one time I wasn't trying to sell outside of eBay. But I digress. So Ectoglow.
Ectoglow.
I bought 3 sets just because I kind of went crazy in the moment, and I was like, oh, does it let me buy more than 2? These are beautiful. These are the white carding, the figures. Do you have your originals in arm's reach that you can compare? Put them.
Yeah.
Next
Who
to
do
each
we
other?
want to compare? Do we want?
I got Ray in my hands. Can you start with Ray?
Well, the only issue with Ray is I'm currently looking for his face mask.
Okay, let's go with one. Do you have Egon there? I want to see the face mask.
Let's get Egon.
Because the face mask, I think I sold mine without the face mask because I don't.
Yeah.
But the new one, the Hasbro one. Oh, I have that too.
Good. We came prepared.
Did it work? Is it on, or I just can't see it? Yeah, I just can't see it because it's so. The paint app on the eyes on the mask, is that accurate to the original Kenner toy? Because it almost looks like too good. I feel like it wouldn't have looked that good back then.
Let's grab it. Oh yeah.
Is it different at all?
I mean, you can tell a difference with the mold. The newer one is
really?
a little bit larger.
Oh, the mask or the whole thing?
The mask.
Okay.
A little softer looking.
The original one is softer looking?
No, the newer one.
The newer one. Very interesting.
Yeah.
But is the paint job the same on the eyes?
I would say it's close.
Okay.
They
look like too detailed, or not detailed, but
let me get the
very thin lines.
The figure up because you'll see it. You'll see it when you.
Yeah, when I watch it.
When you watch it, there he is.
Yeah, there it is.
And then
I
guess I can put both. I can put both in frame, and then I'll just disappear. That's okay.
There you go. No one needs to see you.
No.
So these were, I think the way these were made were they 3D printed the original figures and then created a new mold from that.
Yeah.
No one has the original mold for toys anymore. That's not a thing. But then the artwork, we've talked about this. They don't have access, or they can't use that original artwork. So the artwork was recreated too. That was done by Harry Moore. Follow him on Instagram, Harry Moore Design. But it's just like, these are, whether they're as rare as we think they are now, because they've just kind of been hyped up over the years. I posted an old video where I had I was trying on the Power Rangers, stuff that Cakeworthy sent over, and you were doing a voiceover, and you were like, hey, Hasbro, remake the Ectoglow. So we've been asking for this for years. The fact that they finally got around to it.
And we didn't I didn't even need them. I was just, I'm speaking for the masses.
I'm speaking for the people. You're the voice of the voiceless.
Now, I will tell you, I've removed Egon's mask, and the pupils are different.
On the
sculpt of the
figure.
head. Yeah, you get that close.
I can't even see. I'm looking at the new one. I can't even see where. I just see the blue dots for his eyes.
Yeah, the blue dots, they're a different shade of blue.
Oh, okay.
And it really is, it's so different. Oh, and his eyebrows in the older one are larger.
Those are different. Oh.
Yes.
So I wonder if they're like, this would be better, or if they...
Right.
It just sort of slipped through the cracks.
I mean,
are the
either
hands...
way.
Do the hands look any different? They look... I don't know if they look kind of shiny on the new ones. Were the old ones a little shiny? I mean, maybe
they're shiny.
They've dulled.
Yeah. No.
Okay,
they're
that's
still
good.
Shiny. They're shiny.
With the Peter figure, the ghost he comes with now is called the Arachnid Ghost, but originally it was called the Spider Ghost. But I guess maybe they thought Marvel would have the copyright for that because there's a Spider-Man character called Ghost or Spider Ghost or something.
Ghost Spider.
So they were like, we don't even worry about that. Someone was saying that the Winston colors, maybe the blue, was slightly different. So maybe it's just those colors don't exist anymore. It's like when Playmates makes Raphael figures. They're slightly different green.
I had Winston on hand. There he is.
Does it look any different to you?
Where's Winston? They're just... It's so wild because it's like... To get them and it's like transporting back in time.
Yeah. I know.
I remember getting them. We were at... Were we at Toys R Us or were we at Child World? I feel like we were Child World when I found these. Wait,
I feel like Child World had closed down by the time I got these.
Wait a minute.
I don't know where I was.
Okay, I got scared. I thought I got two Peters packed into one package.
Double Peter.
Double Peter.
Could you imagine?
The orange is different. Oh my god, this looks so...
On Peter?
On Winston.
Oh, Winston.
Winston looks weird.
Oh, no! Winston's always getting the shaft.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Guy can't catch a break.
Different skin tone completely.
Winston has a different skin tone?
Yes, yeah.
Which one is darker? Because this looks very dark.
The newer one is very dark.
Yeah, it does look very dark.
Here's the original Winston get him there. And of course, he's in the light, but
I wonder if over time the paint or the plastic has changed.
Yeah, probably. The orange band is wider. I mean, I think there's somebody who's done a deep dive comparing the originals to the newer ones, but how fun.
I'm looking at the Winston's mask, and his eyebrows are like triangles. Like that doesn't look. Isn't it supposed to be like his exact face, but as a mask? Like it doesn't look anything like. Like what happened there? But I love them. I'm happy to have them. They were a good price.
They are no frills packaging, which is great.
Yeah, but you kept them safe. I'll take that over.
Right, but it wasn't
I
like
want to
some
take
kind
them
of
out.
dynamic fold out or anything.
I don't want. See, I hate that. Unless it's like, I don't even know. I just don't want that because I care more about seeing the toy. Could you imagine if they did these plastic free? And they were just rattling around in that box or something like that. Thank God we're past that.
Hopefully these don't wind up at Ollie's. Hopefully we can all enjoy our investment.
Did you see on the back it says not for individual sale down here?
4 figures on the back of. I'm looking at the back of the box.
Part of a set not labeled. The very bottom by the Kenner and the Hasbro logo.
I mean, someone would find a way. They throw them at all. If they put them at Ollie's, they take them right out, and they use their own barcodes there.
That's true. They probably because Hasbro, the Mattel WWE figures are showing up at Ollie's, and there's that 2-pack with Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, and it's 2 figures in one box. That's how it was sold. And some Ollie's are taking them out and selling them individually, and then it's like more expensive than if you bought them from Ringside originally. Like I don't know. But I found, or actually, my Ollie's did have them because someone posted a picture, but I didn't get there in time.
We got our new Ollie's is coming in September. It says opening in September, now hiring, and it's like, wow, look at it. We drove by it tonight. Looked all shiny and new on the inside. I was like, oh my gosh, I've never seen such a thing.
Is it a new building or is it in the husk of a Toys R Us or something?
It's a husk of a Big Lots.
Oh, I thought Big Lots came back. Were there
only
some Big Lots that came back?
Of them. Yeah, only about 400.
Weird. But it's like not the same at all.
I don't know.
And then I saw a TikTok from a Claire's employee who was like, we just got the call to take down the going out of business sale or something. So I don't know what's happening out there. It's crazy out there. Well, speaking of stores that prey on the unfortune of disfortune, what is it? Is it unfortune?
Misfortune.
That would be a good name for someone.
Feminine.
Stores that prey on the misfortune of others. Spirit has opened up in my mall. They're not like fully stocked yet, which is weird.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's taken a while for things to come over because of the tariff situation and the boats couldn't get
the ports
docked, the ports. Yeah. So it was weird, but they did have some cool stuff. This really caught my eye. It's a side stepper gizmo. So it's an electronic. You press the button on his foot, and he does his little shuffle, and his arms move up and down. So his ears and his hands are that soft, like latex material, and I guess his eyes and his mouth, nose area are that too.
Okay.
And he's only $30. I kind of want him. I'll obviously play the waiting game or at least get a coupon. But if you compare him to that 100 or 150, I forget how much he cost, the Trick or Treat Studios one. It's not. Is it 150? It's not 250, is it?
It was. I think it was 250.
I don't think it was 250.
They were expensive.
No, it wasn't that much.
Yeah.
It was maybe 150. I don't know. That's because I have 2 of them. I don't think I paid that much.
Oh.
The likeness I think is better on this one. Like it's still not perfect, but I really don't like the likeness on the other one. The other Mogwai are great. But this is really fun. This is a really fun new Gremlins item. So Spirit is so funny to me because they have a lot of unique things that are pretty good. They have this year a Power Rangers belt, Mighty Morphin. So it's the belt and the morpher, and then it comes with 6 coins, and they have a magnet, so you can very easily like take them in and out. So it's like very good for costumes because it's lightweight and it just looks good. It's not a toy, it's not electronic, but as a prop, as like part of a costume, it's great. Like that's ideal. So it's a very unique item that's not like sold anywhere else. It's like exclusive to Spirit. And I don't know why I always think of Spirit as just being like, whatever. It's like leftovers because it's only there, you only have it from August to October.
Yeah, but they have licensed
good stuff.
Sculpted stuff and a movie.
Yeah, I know. It's legit. But I always sort of like, I'm always sort of like, whatever, it's Spirit. But no, Spirit is good stuff. It's good stuff.
Well, we're on the piggyback on the costumes real quick. I picked this up tonight. It's the Jaws Halloween trick-or-treater from NECA.
The NECA, yeah.
NECA Jaws.
How much are those? 20?
Oh, they bumped the price up. They're $22.99 now. They were $20.
Don't love that.
No.
Is that your first one of those?
No, I've gotten several.
Oh, that's right.
But I've kind of backed away from them because they make so many now. They
made so many.
Yeah,
it's crazy
so
they're pumping those out. It must be so easy for them to make because they just have to make the clothing.
Right.
The body's always the same. They're doing a Kiss set.
Are they? Wow.
The band Kiss. That's cute.
Yeah, I've kind of gone from getting all of them to just kind of, if they're like this Krampus. I didn't really have any attachment to Krampus, but he was only $10. So if I see him on sale, sure. If it's something that I'm interested in, definitely. But outside of that, I don't need everything. They got glow-in-the-dark variants now. They have, like I said, the DC characters. Stuff you don't need all of it. You don't need all of it.
You don't need any of it.
That's true, too. 100%. You don't need
it's not
any
bread
of it.
and water or sleep, medicine. You don't need any of it. Yeah, I think my hurdle was they made Gizmo and a Gremlin, and I was able to resist. So I feel like I'm in the clear. I don't know that there's anything else that they could make that I was like, I need. I did get one. I got one originally because I wanted to I like to see the engineering of the body and how much you can.
You had a lot of fun with that. It went on a trip with you. You took the face off of it. What was it?
That's right.
Pennywise. It was something.
Took the mask off.
Yeah,
I did have the Pennywise Mego too that I got.
Oh, the Mego, that's right.
Yeah,
I think there's a Predator. There's a Predator one coming out, so I think I'll grab that one.
The Alien.
The Alien, yeah,
but it's fun. The Alien one's fun. I never had any of those costumes as a child.
I never did either. No.
I usually did homemade or I piecemealed it together. Like I'd get I got the mask. Maybe I did the whole mask costume. You famously had the actual gangster suit.
That was just a legitimate suit.
That was just a suit for a small person. Or you were you were almost normal size.
That was I'm pretty sure. Well, no, I was tall as a child.
Yeah,
and I was tall enough to pass my dad. That was probably my father's suit, if I had to guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I think we just hemmed the pants. Or I had a pair of dress pants. I don't know. I think there was more to it. You famously are just you were always in awe of.
I was in awe of your
my silly mask costume. I gotta find a photo of that. It exists. It does exist.
It was legit.
Yeah,
it's like you walked off the set. Let's see here.
Somebody
went to the I can't believe they haven't tried to remake that. I mean, it would be a fool's errand, but the fact that they haven't even tried, or a cartoon, continue the cartoon or do something more. That character is so iconic. The green and the yellow. You could sell some toys at least. They haven't had any. No one's done.
It's surprising it hasn't.
Farland hasn't done it. Nobody's even tried.
Right. Yeah.
Those rights must be all tied up because that was a comic, right? That started as a comic.
It was. It's a very violent comic.
Very violent, sure. And then they made a sequel. That was a mistake, but they got to try. You got to trick that money.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the antique store today because it's right next to the post office, and I was dropping some. I have to figure out how I'm gonna mail stuff now because where I work, we were allowed to have some work from home days, but that has gone away. So I have to figure out how to mail stuff. Will they come to the door? I think you can set up something on the website where if you leave packages outside the door, they'll come pick them up. But that's kind of risky. I don't know. But anyways, I dropped off some packages today. It's a Saturday, so that's probably what I'll do. And I went to the antique store, walked around. This caught my eye. It's a Ninja Turtles candle for the top of a cake
Nice.
So this is Leonardo, and you can see he comes with a blue van and then some trees. So you can see like what it's supposed to look like here. It's like a blue van driving down the road, which doesn't really scream Ninja Turtles. I'm not really sure of the connection.
Were those are the turtle candles? Is that what that is?
Yeah, so you can see the cross-tell here as all 4 turtles and then Shredder.
Okay.
I definitely remember these. I don't know if I had them, but I definitely remember seeing these a lot.
I saw your photos of this antique store, and I was jealous because it looked like it was a fun antique store. Like, this is the antique store that I dream of going to.
I mean, what I took photos of is pretty much the extent of stuff you would care about. And it's, it's been there. Like, it doesn't leave. All of that stuff is there every time I go. Oh. It's not a big toy town, which is good and bad, but I always like to check in there just to see if there used to be another antique store right next door, and they weren't connected. There were 2 separate antique stores, and that one closed. And I guess that was the one where someone had space that had a lot of like more 90s toys, but they were just in a bin, so you'd have to get down on the ground and dig through them, which I obviously would do every single time.
Sure.
But that is gone. This one is more... There's a huge Hot Wheels section. Like, if I cared about or knew anything about Hot Wheels, I would probably be like, oh my God, that's a lot of open Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheel heaven.
Sometimes I think about renting out of space there, but I don't feel like I would get any better traction than on eBay.
No, it's tough because you have to pay booth fee plus percentage to the owner. There's a cut. And usually it's 30% to the dollar on everything.
Holy hell! Well, forget about that then.
Yeah, no. I mean, my mother ran an antique booth. Who exists? The booth or the antique store?
Why would anyone do that when you could? Just
Why would anyone do that? I think it's Facebook my mother. My mother did quite well at it for about a year, 2 years. You really have to be consistent. You really have to have low margin stuff. You know, your overhead has to be very, very little, and then you need to really kind of just have, sell for a significant profit.
Yeah, that's always my goal.
So like obviously she was getting a lot of free. She was getting a lot of free things, and then she'd sell them for $5. A lot of stuff like that. On
the free Facebook page that's selling stuff that everyone was mad at.
Well, we found what was it? She had some old back, they still do them, but in magazines they would have advertisements for cars, and like Volkswagen and everything like that, and people would cut them out and hold on to them. So she had like 20 of these, and she spent maybe $5 for each one, and she sold them for $20 a piece. Someone came in and cleared her out.
The magazines?
Magazines, just the back of the magazine, just the
why
advertisement for the car.
Why would you want that?
Because it wasn't necessarily like a photograph of the car. It was an illustration of the vehicle itself. So there was an artistic element to it, and obviously not AI. So
it was printed though. It wasn't.
It was printed, right?
Yeah,
I'm just car people are a strange breed. I
guess because like the Hot Wheels people, we need to dissect that community at some point.
Well, we were at the local. We stumbled into the local ice cream place the other day, and it was having a car show, and I was like, oh my God, all these cars! I don't care.
No, I know. I've never cared. I don't get it at all.
They're nice to look at. But at the end of the day, it's not me.
It's like, okay, these are cool, but it's like, how many cars can you own? And then it's like, well, I have to use this thing. It's like the same thing with sneakers, unless, people buy sneakers not to wear them. I think they do sometimes wear them. Sure. But it's like, looking at, I don't know, like microwaves. Like, this is a tool that I use to it just doesn't. I know, obviously, there's a huge community of car people, but I'm not one of them. You're not one of them.
Check out that engine.
We collect toys. We collect... Knocked everything over so I could show you my MaterialJill toy came in. This is a zombie friend.
Let's make them buddies.
Look at the giant head. It's bigger than my head. Holy, you got yours too. Look at that.
Yeah,
they finally can meet.
Hello.
This was a surprise. I was trying to postulate what I would get. Look at his eye hanging there.
Yeah.
That is the best.
I was hoping for that one. That one just cracked me
You wanted
up.
this one? It's so funny.
Yeah.
His brain head, it feels like cotton candy. He's a great pillow. I was using him as a pillow. He is fantastic.
You allowed your son to do the unboxing, which was very fun to watch.
Yeah, I thought he'd be afraid. It's so funny because my older son is usually so afraid of everything. But he even went into Spirit Halloween this year, and that's the first time he's going to be 9, and he wasn't afraid. This is the first year he wasn't afraid. I was like, oh, what else can we do? You're too young for Halloween Horror Nights, but, maybe some local haunted houses or something.
Yeah.
That would be exciting for me. All right, let's see. I guess that's good for this. We have a lot of stuff left to talk about, but we can do that after the break. So we will be right back. So Triple H of the WWE, he took the Levesque clan to the Greece, I believe, and the paparazzi was there snapping photos of Triple H. And some people were body shaming him, which is, come on, guys. Like, he had a heart attack, he has a pacemaker, he literally can't work out to the extent he did. So, like, obviously his body's gonna kind of like start to sag a little bit. And he's like, how old is he? 50? No, he's gotta be over 50. Like, he's 60. That's not the point. The point is, this photo is actually endearing him more to people, making him much more relatable than anything that Netflix could possibly do. Because someone tracked down a photo of Triple H from 10 plus years ago, and if you see the two photos together, he is wearing the same bathing suit that he wore 10 years ago. And I was like, yeah, I have 2 bathing suits, and you wear them so infrequently, you don't need to change them. Like, you just keep them. Yeah. Like that. I don't think this was planned, but like, this is the kind of stuff that you can't plan. It's just like, all right. Like, I'm sure he's not a great guy, but like, they're celebrities. They're just like us. So I thought that was really funny. I wanted to share that.
That is funny.
But fuck everybody from that company. All right. Anyway, moving on. Let's see. I don't even care about that. Let's talk about these turtles. So, have you seen the 88 remastered 6-pack at your Target?
I saw it once. I held it, and I said, I'll come back to this. Yes. Okay.
And is it still there? Do you know if it's still available?
I believe it's gone.
It's gone, yeah. So this happened to me where I saw I did a video, I think there was like 4 or 5 of them, and then the next time I was at that Target, there was only 1 left, and I was like, oh, well, I guess I should buy this because it's already a very good deal. It's only $55. You get 6 figures. So I did, and I have to say that these are probably my favorite turtles.
Wow.
Ever? Like,
whoa.
It's such a funny thing because they are so close to those original 88 turtles.
Yeah.
But they have better articulation, and that's what
I have heard that if you have obviously the original vehicles and even the remastered re-released vehicles, they actually sit better in them. Yeah, obviously because of the updated articulation. I think they had. Look at that. They had so nice. Shredder in that drill, and he just looks great. Looks like he's actually driving it.
Module, is that the one?
The mutant module. Thank you. That's on my list of things to get at some point.
Michelangelo has real metal chains between his nunchucks. Always wanted that. That stupid brown, plastic string that connected the original ones. That was trash. Look at them. Oh man, it really took me back opening these up. I was like, holy shit. They feel small, but I bet that's just because we are bigger.
Sure.
Like this is probably how big the original ones were. If only a company could take these original figures and make them larger and give them better articulation. If only a company could be so creative to do that and make it feel like we were holding the toys we held as children by upsizing them. But that's a crazy thought. No one would ever do that.
Oh.
Here's Leonardo. I was obviously referencing the Super 7 Ultimate, but it's so funny because like I don't want those, but I really like these. Oh man, being able to put the weapons in their holsters or whatever you want to call it, it's just the best play feature. Like you can do whatever else you want, but if you can't holster your weapons, I don't want any part of you. Now, could the articulation be better? Sure. They only have twist ankles, but at least they don't have huge ball ankles like if McFarlane made them. Oh man, I love them. The other thing I wish they had were the squishy heads, like the original turtles had the soft heads. Like I loved squishing them. I don't know if that's not feasible or what, but so fantastic. So you get the 4 turtles, you get Splinter.
Right.
They all fell on the ground. Splinter's fine. He's pretty good. He doesn't look a lot like that original figure in terms of the face sculpt. He's kind of his own thing, but he's not bad. You can get him in a nice like bent knee pose, and then he has ball ankles. He's the only one that has ball ankles. His tail rotates.
Gonna, like, open up his gi and be like he's got balls, and I was like, oh shit, they really sculpted balls underneath.
He got those rat balls, those famously huge rat balls. Again, I would love his head to be soft so I could squish him. So he's fine. Yeah. He even comes with his like his walking stick that opens up into a sword, which is a fun detail.
Right. Yeah. Often chewed.
Of course. Are you kidding me? I don't know what it was about Ninja Turtle weapons, but I wanted to chew the hell out of those things. They were delicious. Yeah. Now, here's the weird figure. Here's a weird figure. This is Shredder. Now, on first blush, this figure looks bad because he's got this big immobile cape. He's like, I took it off. You can pop the heads off. You can take the cape off. That's fine. His eyes, he's got the Indiana Jones fried egg eyes. Okay. Come on. You think this was intentional to make it look bad? To make it look more like those original toys?
Give him a degree of intensity. Oh.
He's really. But the body is so detailed. Like, look at the abs they sculpted on this guy. He's very slender. He's a little spindly. But the way they do the articulation, you can get some really nice kicking poses.
Okay.
It's so weird. I don't know if it was like accidentally well engineered or if this was planned out.
The famous crouch. Can you do the famous?
How the original figure
crouch?
Was sculpted? Yeah, you can get him in a nice crouch like that. Yeah,
perfect.
It's like I like this figure, but he's so thin compared to the other figures. You almost feel like he's not in scale.
He's got human proportions.
It's like a different line. But I don't hate it. It's so funny. It's like I thought I was prepared to hate this figure, but when you get it and play around with it, you're like, it's kind of good. So I wonder if they're going to continue this remastered line and resculpt some other characters, which is probably why they told Super 7 to knock it off, because they're basically going to take their playbook and run it back. And I am here for it, especially if these figures are going to cost less than $10. Like, put them all in 5-packs or 6-packs.
Nice.
I'll buy them up. This is a great way. You get an immediate collection. You don't like go to the store and they got 3 turtles. You miss out one. No, you get them all at once.
And their dad. And their rat dad.
And their dad. Someone to fight.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so perfect. Fun. I want to take them outside and play around. They're just. There you go. They go really next to the took sewer. Me back. They really took me back. I do have the original sewer behind me. I should get that.
Yeah.
I almost want to buy that new Technodrome that's small because it's only like $30 on Amazon.
It would be perfect for that tiny shredder, I think.
It would be perfect for tiny shredder. These are so great.
Yeah.
I love them.
Speaking of turtles, real quick.
Oh, sure.
You gonna talk about more turtles?
Yeah, but you do yours first.
Okay.
It's all turtles now.
Why not? It's all turtles. Turtle talk. With Crush.
With Crush, I was going to say.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
So, this week was it last week they started, or this week was the collaboration between the Hello Kitty and Turtles at the local McDonald's? My kids got 2. They got Kuromi as Raphael, and I think they've got
who the hell
Hello
is that?
Kitty as Kuromi.
Who is Kuromi?
Kuromi's one of Hello Kitty's friends. I don't know.
Is she also a British girl, but she's dressed up as another creature?
Here she's dressed
an
up
actual
like a
animal
turtle. I don't know if it's like a bat or some kind of.
Yeah, what is this animal?
I don't know what Kuromi is,
but it's Raphael flavored.
Yeah, these are incredibly difficult to find. They don't come blind box, which is nice. You know exactly what you're going to get.
That was good.
My kids got 2, but the woman behind the counter said, if you get duplicates and you don't want them, I'll trade them for you. And she exchanged
she had
for
more.
She had multiple, yeah.
She had multiples.
Which was very different than my experience, where I just drove up to the drive-thru and asked if I could just buy a full set, and they're like, we can't sell it without food. And I was like, since when?
Well, buy all the foods. How much are they selling the toys for individually?
I don't know. I've only seen stories of people buying like 12 Happy Meals and getting 12 of the same figure, which is just sad because it's like,
for the last one, I think they only got one at a time because there were so many.
Yeah.
They were like shipping them out every other day or something.
I've heard that this is coming in like waves of 4. Like there's 4 at a time, and there's 12
out
total.
Too. People are getting like Sonic toys, whatever is left.
You need to ask.
People didn't
go
want.
back and throw it at them. So I'll open this now. I'm gonna find out.
Oh, you're gonna unbox it?
Yeah, why
I guess
not?
It's not a mystery.
What is this?
Unless it's
it's Kuromi.
Well, is it though?
What is this?
That's not right. What is that?
That's what was in there. I don't know.
That's Kid Robot. I remember those.
Just kidding.
I got that. I got that at a loot crate once. There she is.
I got that off of Temu once. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Remember Temu? They had a commercial
Still exists,
once,
right? Just it's too expensive.
I think
to buy
so.
from it now.
So Kuromi, it's static sculpt. They're really nice because it's like it is hard plastic. It's got those little security screws in the back.
Oh, I don't like that. It's screwed together.
You can't tell though. I mean,
I just
it's
don't
just
like
a fun little tabletop accessory. The paint's decent. They're fun. They're fun. They have like a little bit of that soft plastic feel. The shell feels soft. It doesn't feel like it's that cheap plastic. Like this here, this Raphael. Let's do that. There's some ASMR.
That's not what those originally sounded like. The original Kid Robot
that's what
ones
that one sounds like.
were a nice soft vinyl. That sounds the same to me. I don't know. Does it sound different to you?
Yes.
Does it sound different to you? Bang them together. Let's see what that cacophony sounds like. There it is. They're going to crack open like an egg.
Ooh.
Some good ASMR. That's fun.
So those are out. They're fun. They're 12. I feel like you shouldn't have to get them all because they're not like.
There's 12. That's too many.
There's 12 total. I think 2 of them are chase to a degree.
They're all the turtles though. So
they're all just variations of the turtle. Yeah. So if you can get a set of just the 4 turtles in any type of variation or pattern, you should be fine.
Sure. You just put together the 4 colors. It doesn't matter.
Exactly. Yeah. There's three characters as Leonardo, 3 as Michelangelo, and 3 of each of the rest. So.
Come on, you named 2 of them and then you stopped there. It's like
I did. I got lazy. I couldn't. Yeah,
if you don't know all 4 turtles at this point, and you're listening to this show, I need to know your story. Right. Yeah, we'll probably end up there at some point. I don't know if I was disappointed with the last promotion, the little McDonald's. I didn't get any of the trays. I think the tray one is what I needed to really be sold on it. Okay. I did get the McDonald's sign. That was fun. Yeah. I kept getting the Happy Meal, which is the worst.
My kids got the drink dispenser, and once I saw the drink dispenser, I was like, it has an action feature, and I said, no, I'm good on these.
Nothing.
That's good.
It's not,
yeah, well, it did. It looked like
nothing. Like, it was a good idea in theory, but I think they didn't need to make as many. They didn't need all the inside ones.
Adult Happy Meal going?
I don't know, because it's like $15 I hear, and it's not worth it. I do want to try.
You tried that new shake?
Milkshake. No, I haven't been to McDonald's. We did Culver's today. It's like I wanted the good food. I didn't care about the silly stuff. I just wanted like a good hamburger, so I went to Culver's. Yeah. Huh. But I'm sure before the month is up, we will end up there. But if it's $15, I don't care. I do not care about the tin, the McDonald's land tin. Like, what's in it? Stickers? I always
stickers
hated that.
And like an ID and like a passport. I don't know. It's paper.
I don't want your junk. This is like the stuff that McFarlane made up to stick in that Joker talk show set to be like, it's worth $250. Look at all the paper crap you get, or like
paper
in the
that you get
Proton Pack, the Hasbro, like, oh, here's Spangler's notes, like right in the trash.
It's true, and it's like, there's never an opportunity. It's like you got the paper laying around, and it just gets like wet, or something happens to it, and you're like, it's crap. Bye, and it's the quickest thing to throw out.
Literally trash. Yeah. I need to get better about just throwing things away. Like, I'll open a toy, and I'll like the Ectoglow. I'll try to take off the tape as like to give myself the best chance to put it back together and make it look like it was not opened. And I'll do that with everything to a point. And then I'll put the packaging in the garage, not in the trash. Like, there's a stage between when I open the toy and I throw the packaging away. So I give it some time. It lives out there. And then there will be a day where I was like, fuck it, and throw it away. But that happened apparently to me with the Super 7 Simpson figures, and I wish I kept those final boxes. I don't know what was wrong with me. I kept every other stupid box. Those figures are worth nothing. The final set was worth everything. Right in the trash. I'll never forgive myself. More turtle stuff. Keep this turtle train running. There's actually a lot to talk about, but there was something specific I wanted. Oh my god. This thing. All right, before we get to the Garfield thing, one other thing. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. So the Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you've seen those out at Walmart. Is your son collecting those? Does he care at all?
God, he's into that Mr. Beast again, the hybrids.
No, you gotta get him. You gotta get him off of that. That's the worst.
It's too much. It's
not
fun.
Okay. Not okay.
I know. His turtles. It's in and out. His interests are bizarre to me.
It's a tricky age.
Yeah, it is.
So anyways, they did in the show and in the movie, the turtles go to school. But they're this is from the show. This is from the show. Or is it not?
No, this is from the movie. He's in the movie.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So it's from the movie. They, they're unmasked. They go to school. They're just as like normal kids. Right. They did two turtles. They did Raph and they did one of the others. And then that was it. And they've gone on clearance in a lot of places. And somebody reached out to Playmates, and they were like, "Hey, are you going to do the other turtles?" And they were basically said no because they didn't sell well. The first two didn't sell well, so they're just not going to do the other two turtles. Which is like, you should be legally obligated to do all four turtles.
They've showcased those other two turtles. They've showcased.
They exist. They exist.
Leonardo and Donatello. They've had them at conventions. They've had them in displays.
I cannot believe they didn't go into production.
That's pretty wild.
I feel like they're going to show up somewhere.
Of course.
Talking out of turn or something.
Misinformed.
But it's been a long time.
It's rage bait, my friend.
It is rage bait. It's now customer service is doing rage bait. Yeah. That doesn't make any sense. They're supposed to just be like, anything is possible. But no. So apparently those are. We'll see. Keep watching this.
We don't. I stayed. I didn't get those. So right now it's the
nobody got them. They didn't do
mech
well.
Hunters, the mech fighters. But it's not exciting. I couldn't find them in like the civilian gear exciting for the kid. I couldn't sell them on that.
I can't get excited about new Turtles. They talked about doing this live action Last Ronin movie, and I'll believe it when I see it. But I feel like it's gonna take something like that to really recapture the magic of Turtles. I don't know that there's anything else you can do. It's got to be live action, and it's got to be good. Put them in costumes. I don't want to see this Michael Bay shit again.
It's in theaters right now.
It's back in theaters. Yeah.
I had plans to see it tomorrow. I still don't know if I will go.
Yeah.
Theater was pretty
Is it wide
packed.
release? Or is it looked packed like a lot of people are going?
Yeah, no. I went looking. Well, so they added showings to it. It was like a weekend run, and then they added 2 more. But the theater that I was looking to go to didn't add any other showings except for Sunday and Monday. Sunday, I'll be busy, and Monday I'll be pretty much unavailable, so I might not be able to see it. But at the same time, like these older movies, they come up, and I've got the projector at home, and it's like I could just probably watch it privately at the house.
Yeah, you can get this 4K UHD new DVD set, right? Whatever.
I like that original Turtles.
UHD?
Oh, it's the trilogy.
Is
Wild.
it Blu-ray? What am I even talking about here? Ultra HD? Is that a new format?
Putting a bunch of consonants in a row and hoping they make sense.
How do you watch this? What kind of technology do you need to watch these discs? because they're actual discs.
I think you need a UHD TV and a
what is this
HK DVD player. I don't know.
I literally don't know what I would need to play this. I don't have anything that plays
I don't know what you
anymore.
need for that. Oh,
this is so funny. I don't even know. But that first movie's great.
They
should. I don't know what they should do. They should do something. All right, more turtles.
More turtles.
This is the most WTF story of the week. So at Comic-Con, NECA's booth, they put out. I don't know if I have the. Oh, here it is. They put out this Garfield dressed as a Ninja Turtle, and then Odie has the shell covering his head. And we were like, oh, that's cute. But wait a minute. Boss Fight Studios is doing Garfield action figures. Like, they just showed in packaged shots. Like, that's a thing that's happening. So it's like, oh, that's weird that NECA could carve out Garfield, even though they obviously have the Turtles license. It's just kind of weird that they could do that. It's like, I wonder how Boss Fight feels about this happening. And now I really wonder, because Boss Fight just announced they're doing the exact same thing. This is Boss Fight's version of Garfield, and here's Odie with the shell. It's the exact same figures. Has this ever happened before?
I've never seen it. It's crazy.
It's so crazy. And obviously they won't respond. Like, I asked when they posted on Instagram, I was like, hey, wait a minute. No, they're not going to respond.
Hush, hush.
Nickelodeon is just giving this license out to everyone, and they don't care.
Yeah.
There must be something in their license where it's like there's no exclusivity with this. Like, anyone else could make the exact same thing you're making. But do you still want to make it? Yes? Okay. Give me the money. These look great. I actually think I prefer this look. I don't know if the NECA one is like more accurate to the artwork, because I think there's an actual cartoon or comic book. This has the NECA flavoring to it. Like this
has
this
has the fine detailed pen in all the
the
crevices,
line, like the Gundam
work.
pen line.
Yes.
Yeah, I like Boss Fights. I like their renders. I saw the in-packaged Garfield. They're also doing Pirate Odeon.
Oh, what happened to his leg?
He's got a peg leg, but he does come with an alternate leg.
Oh, okay.
You can put on there. I don't know.
Oh, does Odie? Okay, Odie does too.
Odie also has the peg leg. I don't know what this thing pegs into.
What is that? Phantom
that's him
limb
smiling,
there.
I guess. Do we see that anywhere? No. Oh, here he is. He can hold. They're like trick or treating. Yeah. They can hold the goodie bags there. These are expensive. Though. They're like $45 for the 2-pack. So 20 something.
No.
It's a lot, but they do look cute. So it's like, which one are you gonna get? You gonna get both? You one you prefer? You might see the NECA one in stores.
I know most turtle heads will get both.
You think so?
Yeah.
Is this a must buy if you're a Ninja Turtle? Even the pizza. Look, the stack of pizzas with the cheese oozing out. That's exactly the same. Like, these are based on the same comic strip. Yeah, if you're a Garfield, man, if you are a Garfield completist, your whole house just must be full of orange fur, because they've made so much Garfield product. It's like Jim Davis. That was the whole point of Garfield, was to make something marketable, and boy did they market him.
They did.
That thing you put on the car with the suction cups.
It's all I ever wanted. I never got that as a kid. That I did want. Anything. My parents would never allow anything to be suction cupped to the side of the car.
No.
Like, no fun decals, nothing. It was always a distraction.
It would hurt the integrity of the glass. You couldn't put that on there.
Sure.
Or who knows? I don't know. You don't have the Porygon board or whatever? Porygon board?
No, I remember I had Hula Homer for a while on my dash. And then I had a lot of the... I was back when you'd get like the stencil work, the stencil sticker of a character, and you'd put it on your car, and it would be the black line or a white line. I think I had a couple Simpsons on the Mercury there. It was nice.
I've never been any sort of like sticker or bumper sticker person. I do have the circle magnet from the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast on there, like the first one they ever did, and it's basically faded to white. You can't even see what it is at this point. So last week we talked about Walmart Spark Your Collection and those cases they put above the toys. For our thumbnail this week, I took that and I made the cases look like they were containing snakes and fish, because Walmart used to sell fish. And you know, the AI is so good that people thought it was real. They thought it was
Which
real.
was sad.
Like people thought it was real. And I'm like, and someone's like, oh, they even put lights above it. I was like, come on, guys. Like, you think they're putting these? I don't know. It's so funny.
Have you seen this? Have you seen this?
I haven't.
Have you gone to a
I have
Walmart?
not. I only went to one Walmart and they did not have it.
Yeah,
So
I went to one today. They did have it. Terrible.
I wonder how long it'll stay there. How long is it going to?
Is this kind of like? Is this the Haulathon? Is this? Well, I know they have their Collector Con, but is this Walmart's version of the Haulathon for Target?
It's so weird because at first I thought it was just Hasbro stuff, but it's not. Like one side has Mattel and has like their individual figures.
Yeah, they had.
So it's like I was like, did a company pay to put this in? Like maybe all the companies came together and it's like, listen, we got to do something to get
we need
the
to
word
do something.
out
We
that
need to
sell
disappoint
toys.
as many people as possible and really just cater to the ones who are there all the time, who can clear things out.
Right.
And really just confuse the hell out of our associates because they won't know where any of this stuff goes.
It's not their fault. It's not their job to know where things are. They stock the shelves.
Their job to clearance it out when it doesn't fit.
Right. But
yeah.
Okay. So I talked about the TikTok where the guy, he got the sketchbook Cyclone.
He took a photo.
I know his
of
name
it.
is Cyclone.
Let's,
so this is my photo. I wanted to take a photo of what it's supposed to look like. So it has this clear J hook here. Here's a close up of that. So this guy's Target, they didn't have them, or my theory was they were just still pressed backward. Like you have to sort of like release them and fold them up. So I feel like they were there that he just didn't know. But their Target just made like a really crude hole, makeshift hole right through the Masters logo, and then just hung them on the back. like what? Who do you think someone took it upon themselves? Did they workshop that at all? Did they ask for any input before they put them up? Or they're just like, this is good. This is fine. Damage your product.
So here's my story with these, because I've gone to 2 Targets up here, which is wild for me, but I'm really like I mentioned earlier, trying to get those Mr. Beast hybrids for my kid.
Oh my god.
And no duplicates. But
no dupes.
my 2 Targets, they have not those Cyclone figures. They just have them on the shelf. They don't have them.
They're not hanging up.
I guess I should have. If I knew we were talking about this, I should have gone and seen if the J hook was intact or if it was something that was taped in. Maybe I'll go back tomorrow. My kid's always about Target, so.
Yeah. Well, my kid wants to go. My kid will go, but I got to promise to buy him something. But what I don't like is it's not like he's collecting a line and he's like, oh, I got to see if they have like the new T-Rex or the whatever figure. He just wants to buy something to buy something. And I was like, that is such a terrible mindset that's going to like get you in so much trouble. Like, it's fine if you're looking for something. But if you're just going because you need that high of buying a toy, like, you got to rein that in. So I'm like, listen, if we go and there's nothing you want, rather than buying something just to buy it, I will give you $5 toward a Pokemon video game.
No.
So it's also, that's cheaper for me because the toy probably would have cost more than $5. And then at the end of the day, he'll get something better. And like, hopefully that's going to teach him some responsibility. I don't know. That's my plan. I'm trying stuff. But I do love going to Target, so I'm always happy when they want to go with me. We have a new review on Apple Podcasts. So if you leave us a review, I will read it. So if you want your review read, unless you don't. If you don't want your review read, tell me. Still leave it, though. So this one is from Back to the Zach. And the title is My Favorite Toy Dads. That's nice. I didn't see that until now. That's nice. We are toy dads. Here's his review. Been listening for a bit now and started seeing their content on my TikTok and Insta feeds. So happy to see these guys get more attention and recognition. Me too. Super positive dudes for the community, and they don't ever get tied up in garbage. That's true. I feel like we don't get tied up in garbage.
Yeah, I try to stay out of garbage.
Unless that's the point. Why is there who's getting tied up in garbage? Also, super LGBT and progressive friendly, if that's something you also look for in a podcast. So I appreciated that. I want to start selling rainbow t-shirts. I'm like, we are LGBTQ Plus.
Yeah, I had my wife read it, and she was like, "What? Great, good for you."
I know. I feel like we should just put this review on a shirt and be like, "Look at these guys." We need to be, you know how like they put the Babadook in the like LGBT category on Netflix. Do you remember that? He was like mistakenly put in there. I feel like our show should show up in the LGBTQ category on podcasts. Get some new listeners. Let's see. He says, I very much appreciate their occasional commentary on the state of the world, as it is usually on things I agree with and aren't hate-filled. Yes, thank you. Two great dudes that deserve all the love in the world. Love the newest episode, BTW. Very lax and chill with some fun tangents. Only complaint is I need more claimed item of the week segments from Bill. So I want you to go steal more stuff, I think.
Go steal some more stuff. Well, no.
Wow, good news for you.
Well,
thanks for all.
Good news for you. We're not going to elaborate on how I'm getting no duplicates for these Mr. Beast Lab hybrids.
You gotta. Oh, that's right. I forgot. That's very good. Yeah, we won't talk about that. Thanks for all you guys do and the positivity you share in the community. So I really appreciated this review. That made me really. I sort of reflected on what we do, and I was like, I do feel like we try to be like. Sort of, you know, we try because you know it can be a little dark out there sometimes. We bring some positivity, be a good you know, figureheads for the community, because you know there are some accounts out there that go the other way, and you know that's fine. People, like we've talked about, rage bait, it works. People like that stuff, but we don't intentionally do that unless we do sometimes just to be fun, but it's like an in-joke. Like you got to know that you're part of the joke. So that's great. Leave us some more reviews and that'll help more people find us. We had a great week on YouTube. We had like doubled the normal viewership. TikTok was on fire. Instagram was great. Like, you know, I don't know what happened. 300 episodes and finally some people are watching us. It's great. It only took 300 episodes, so
hey, it didn't even seem like it took that long. It's been fun.
It's been fun. You know, like I always say, like we want to share this with as many people as possible. So if you like the show and you have friends, tell your friends to watch or listen or whatever, or buy stuff from my eBay store. It's all be a part of the Reluctant Adult universe. This guy on Twitter posted these photos. His AMC theater is just giving away promotional stuff because they couldn't sell it, and I guess they don't want to throw it out. Is this from Karate Kid? It's like the board you break in karate, and it's like stacked on bricks, and it's popcorn, I think.
Right.
Is this
popcorn?
Was there a Karate Kid movie recently?
I never even saw that. Yeah, I think there was. I never even saw that.
I don't
popcorn
know this
bucket.
at all.
Yeah, there was a Karate Kid. I think it had Jackie Chan in it. I think it was like almost like Karate Kid Legacy. So it had. Yeah.
So this guy was just, so check your AMC, see if they're giving this stuff away. This looks like it's a cup, but it's like a green gi karate uniform with a red belt. It looks nice.
Take as
many as you want. He also got a
Mission
Impossible like mini briefcase. I don't know what's in that.
Oh wow! Walk down the street looking official.
It's fun. I would take that stuff. I went to the mall today, and we have a Regal theater in there, and they had a table outside of the booth. They don't even use the booth, you know, where you used to get tickets. It's like all done electronically. It just exists. It's never manned. It's so weird. Mm-hmm. So they had a booth out there. They had like the popcorn buckets. They had the Beaver popcorn bucket from
the Naked Gun.
Loaded Gun, Naked Gun. Is it Naked Gun? What's Loaded Gun?
Naked
That's
Gun.
Nothing. That's just what you do. Yeah. The Beaver, which I don't get that reference, but that's fine. And then they had, let's see, they had these, you know, like Burger King has the paper crowns that you get.
Yeah.
They had that, but it's like Smurf heads. They had like 3 different, and then they had 2 Smurfs, and then they had the dragon from How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah. So I went up to them thinking that you could just take the paper crowds, but they were like, they gave me their little pitch where it's like, oh, this is this much, and da-da-da-da. And I was like, oh, what about these over here? She's like, oh, yeah, you can buy those, too. I was like, buy them? I'm not going to pay money for paper crowds.
Paper?
Out of your
mind?
My
God. Do you know how the mail works? Do you know what junk mail is? That's paper.
Yeah.
I don't want that. You know? Come on. Nobody should be holding on to paper.
I think I passed out. Yeah, get that out of here. Are you kidding me? So I was like, okay, bye-bye. Like, get out of here. you got AMC giving away these very nice break a board popcorn. I really want one of these.
That's like a fidget right there. It's like a fidget toy.
It's great because it's like
he's breaking his boards back.
You want some popcorn? Every time you want popcorn, you got to break the board. Like, here's some more. It's like your hands coming out bloody after a while. It's like
better than
all
what
these
you'd be doing with
splinters.
that Dune popcorn bucket every time you want
Holy
popcorn.
hell. That Dune popcorn bucket, that changed the world. That made people think that popcorn buckets were a big deal. And I guess they are, but
they are.
There's gonna be a separate landfill just for popcorn buckets in the future.
Yeah.
Because you can't break that plastic down. It's covered in butter.
I wonder when we're gonna start seeing them at like yard sales. That's gonna be or Goodwill.
I see them at Goodwill.
Do you?
I've seen the Disney ones because I got the Disney Parks people here just dropping them off.
Oh,
They're all like broken or something. That's where I found that Millennium Falcon one at like a
I'm looking at it right
store.
now. Yeah,
I still need that back. Send that back to me.
Okay.
They announced that Kristen Wiig is going to be cast as Roboto in the Masters of the Universe. Now, I guess she's not doing mocap because I think they finished filming already, so she's just doing the voice. Now, I imagine, I don't remember what Roboto sounded like in the cartoon, but it was probably like sort of robotic, right? Like, it had like an effect on it?
Tinny effect? I don't know.
And also, Roboto is a male character, so Kristen Wiig gender swapping another beloved character. Ghostbusters wasn't enough. You tried to take down that franchise. Now you're going to take down Masters of the Universe?
Wow.
Kristen Wiig. Speaking of Ghostbusters 2016, I said this to you, that the closest thing that we have to a time machine are podcasts, because people have been podcasting for 10 plus years. I started listening to Yes Have Some from the start, and their first episode was before the 2016 Ghostbusters movie came out. Mm-hmm. And the host and his wife, who is also one of the hosts, were flown out to California by Sony for a media event for Ghostbusters to watch the trailer. They flew them from Georgia to California to watch the trailer.
Wow.
So obviously when they came back, they were like, this is the best. It's so exciting. And then the trailer didn't debut for like a couple of weeks. So that first episode after the trailer, they were talking about how everyone hated it. It was like such a negative response to the female Ghostbusters. Oh. And it's just so funny because like your reaction to stuff is memorialized. Memorialized? What is the memorialized, right?
Yeah.
It's forever unless you delete the episode. So people can. It's just so funny to hear like how like they still haven't seen the full movie like at where I am listening, so they're like, oh, this looks cool, and like, oh, I bet it's gonna it's actually gonna be a shared universe. So like where the original Ghostbusters, they don't know they're Ghostbusters, but when they all get together they'll remember, and then like they'll all be like, oh shit. So like they had all these fan theories about how it was gonna play out, and none of that happened. Happened. It was just like Paul Feig wanted to do a Ghostbusters movie with women, and he just made a Ghostbusters movie with women, and it was fine. It was funny. Like, I liked it, but it wasn't like connected to the original Ghostbusters at all. And the worst part of it was what they did to Bill Murray and that character. That was atrocious. That was criminal. That they put this funny man in this unfunny role, and he made him like a villain. Yeah, but like of no substance. He was just there, and I think he like falls out the window or something. It was terrible.
Right? Yeah, he does.
So it's very funny to me to be able to relive what these people thought, because now they're at the point where the Rogue One trailer is coming out, and they don't know anything about it, and they're talking about the actors' names or like the characters' names, and they don't even know her name is Jyn Erso. They're like, I think her name is gonna be pronounced Jem. Or Jen Arso. Jen. I'm just like, you sound like an idiot, but you did. Like, we all would have sounded like that if we were recorded. Like, thank God there's no recording of us like talking about this. But we do have episodes going back to 2020. I'm sure if you listen back to our show, there are some things where we sound like real idiots. I mean, tonight we probably sounded dumb.
I probably definitely sound like an idiot going around with my mask on my face everywhere and wiping everything down.
From COVID. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. You were doing what you had to survive. People are still getting COVID. I don't want to hear that like we overreacted. We didn't. We were just trying to survive. We were trying to keep people from going to the hospital at a rate that was unsustainable. Like that was the whole point. It wasn't like that wasn't like the be all end all way to keep from getting COVID. It was just to slow down the curve. So I don't want to hear it. I don't need that from you. I get that enough from.
I'll zip it.
Anyway,
I'll talk more about this $10 Black Series Wookiee Jedi.
Oh, you got it for $10? I was waiting on that one too.
It was $10.
A ton of those.
I got this one at Walmart. Walmart's weird with their clearance now because they've got the clearance aisle, but then they have those digital tags, and like they don't say clearance on them anymore. It just has the price.
I don't have digital tags. You got digital tags?
You don't have any of those. What is it? That price surging or whatever it is.
You have surge pricing where it's like they're like, people are buying these. There's only 2 left. We're gonna up the price.
They can electronically change the tag. They're everywhere. It's on the gum. It's on the figures. It's on the clothes. Oh my goodness, it's scary.
I don't like that's the end times right there.
It is. Surge pricing. Yeah, surge pricing.
Surge pricing. Remember Surge the soda?
I do. I don't think I ever had it. Was it just like Mountain Dew?
But more
Mountain
extreme.
Dew-esque.
I don't remember, but I was always a fan of Mountain Dew, and I didn't drink Surge.
And I don't Surge. I didn't get Jolt. I was like, all these.
No, I don't even remember Jolt. I've become a big Coke fan.
The soda?
Yeah, sure, the soda.
Not the drug?
Not the jug. No, never done drugs.
All right.
Maybe one day. Yeah, so like the McDonald's Coke is obviously great, but I've been getting the vending machine Coke at work because it has the Star Wars characters on it.
Oh,
and I wanted to collect them. So there's 2 vending machines in my building on the second floor and the first floor. I was lazy and went to the second floor to get it, and they only had 1 row. There's multiple rows of Coke bottles of like regular Coke, but only the first one, A1, had a Star Wars label. So I wanted that one. So I don't know if you feel the same way, but I get vending machine anxiety, where first of all I'm paying with my phone, and like sometimes it doesn't work because it's like magic. I don't understand how it works. The next thing is it puts more money on there than you need for one item. And I'm always like, is it going to charge me like $4 for this one soda? So I'm always like, I don't like that. But then the worst thing is I'm always afraid I'm going to mistype what I want. So like my soda was an A1, and I'm like, I'm going to accidentally like fumble and hit the wrong key, and then it's going to give me fucking Sprite or something. So this is all to say, I did type the correct number. I typed A, and then I typed 1, and the little arm went up, and it got it from a different chamber. It went like to B1 or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
And it gave me a Coke that didn't have the Star Wars label. And I was like, motherfucker, I did this specifically so I could get that soda bottle.
Who was on the bottle?
Nobody. It was nothing. It wasn't Star Wars. It was just nothing.
Who was on the Star Wars bottle?
Oh, I don't remember what this one was. I think it's probably like Boba Fett or,
I wasn't a big fan of this promotion just because of the mixed media between cans and bottles.
Oh. Well, I haven't seen it on cans. I only see the bottles.
Oh, yeah.
Are there characters that are specific to the cans and not on bottles?
Yes.
Okay. Well, they got to get them all. You got to buy them all. Soda tastes better in a can, but it's
Dr.
harder
Pepper
to find.
did it right with the Jurassic World stuff. It was all cans.
It was just cans?
Just cans. Their whole variety. You collect all the dinosaurs, and they were just on cans. It was very reminiscent of those Episode 1 cans.
Man, that was the best. That
was
so great. My favorite thing I see...
You can find the Golden Yoda.
What was the Golden Yoda? What was that?
I think it was a Pepsi.
But what? It was just the can was gold, or was there like a toy inside the can? Yeah, it was a
golden can. No, it was a golden can. It was just a golden can of Pepsi.
Could you trade it in for something? Like a trip
I
to
don't
the
think
set?
so. I think it was just rare. Maybe there was probably something attached to it. I forget.
It was nothing. It was like the golden McNugget in that Kerwin Frostmeal, which
but a
still
lot
sells for like
a lot
$30.
harder to find. A lot harder to find, I think.
Are there any on eBay? Like, did you ever see
There are
one
a
in
few.
person?
Yeah, I've never seen one in person, but I've
Never
seen
in
them.
person.
I got rid of all my episode 1 cans. It was sad.
Yeah. You should have taken like some really nice turnaround photos of them, made like 3D.
I kept
model
one.
of it.
I kept the Mountain Dew Darth Maul. I kept one.
Oh yeah,
'cause I
you
was
got to
like,
keep
oh,
Mountain
this
Dew
is
Darth
good.
Maul. Yeah, you got to keep that. You got to pass that down to your kids and your kids' kids.
Right. Well, like that was the thing. It was like I had the soda, and I was like, well, I don't want to pop the tab, so like all of mine were empty, and I had to stick a pin at the bottom.
Stuck a pin underneath
of
it to
the
drain
can.
it.
Yes, to drain it.
Did you do anything else to make sure you got rid of all the residue? Did you like blow some canned air? No, you're like, as long as we get the mass out, it's fine.
Got most of it. Yeah.
You should send like a colony of ants up there to clean it out.
Oh, sure.
And then they would die. Like, so the trick is getting them out. Once
Just send something larger in to get the ants out.
Keep sending other.
Keep going.
Creatures. There's always a bigger fish. We learned that from episode 1.
Oh.
What I wanted to say was there was this promotion that was the droid transport, from episode 1, the battle droid transport.
Yeah.
Right. So it wasn't here, but you would open it up and there would be all the sodas, and then you put a battle droid topper on each of them.
Right.
There's someone on TikTok that has it and always shows it. That's like her claim to fame, and I'm like, that's really cool. I wonder how you get that. I would like one of those. Are you still excited about like merchandise and promotional stuff? Like when I was a kid, I was like, I want everything. Like things you're not supposed to have, like the Toys R Us Millennium Falcon. I was like, I want that. I want the standees from movies.
We were at Walmart tonight, and they had the D-Rex cutout at the in the toy aisle, and I was like, that looks pretty cool. That would be cool to kind of have.
Sure.
I told my
almost
son,
feel
like,
like
that'd be neat, but I was like, yeah, some stuff.
But it's like, I almost feel like you could recreate anything you wanted now between
of course.
3D printing and everyone's so good at everything. Like,
you and I would go into stores back in the day, and like Frito would have like an inflatable Frankenstein set up, and you'd be like, I want the inflatable.
Yeah, give it to me.
And then you'd have to go ask the store manager or like the grocery manager and be like, can we get the inflatable when we got to talk to the vendor and see what they say.
I know, it was always like,
and
the answer was always no, but there was a reason. Did you ever get anything that way?
I got the inflatable Frankenstein. Yeah.
Oh, you got him. You got him.
Yeah.
That's cool. The thing I really wanted the most, and I would still want this, Target used to be really good about Halloween, and they would do really different theming each year. And one year they did Domo, which is that Japanese brown square character.
Little biscuit thing, yeah.
For whatever reason, I really love Domo. I don't know what it is. He appeals to me.
You've gone on.
And they did Halloween, Domo Halloween Target, and they had all this stuff. And they had a giant Domo that they hung from the ceiling, and he just hovered above us like a guardian angel. And I really wanted it because it's just the biggest Domo plush that they could ever make. And they still pop up on eBay. It still happens. And someday, that'll be one of the things where it's like, I'd never tell anyone I won the lottery, but there would be signs. There would be signs. But I will say that I don't feel that way as much anymore, where it's like, I don't want to go through the hassle of asking someone. The most I'll do is if I take the last ball from the mini brands container, maybe I'll walk out with the display. But I've done that a few times, and I think I ended up throwing them away because it's like, what was my plan here? I was gonna recreate, put it behind me and feel like it was I don't know.
Shop
I don't
from
know what
home.
I was gonna do. Yeah, I guess that was my idea. I'd be like, oh, this will be so cool. I'm gonna fill it up with balls. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna buy balls and then not open them.
It's like my pegboard idea where I just want to get the feeling of rifling through the card backs.
That is pretty cool, though. I have that above me. I have those. That's the best way to hang a mint on card figure.
Oh, unless it's unpunched like these.
Oh! But then you can buy little shelves. I have these little floating shelves you can put in there.
I put them in acrylic. Get some acrylic.
I want to do that so much. Make a little window, or what's it called? Shadow box or something with them.
Oh, yes.
I really want to do that. Put them next to each other and then install the black light. so that I can turn it on and like power them up for a little while and then turn off all the lights. Yeah, there's definitely one of these sets is getting turned into like a display piece. And I still have the original re-releases. I have like 1,000 sets of those because I like went crazy with those.
They kept changing
and
that.
I want to do something with those too. I'm waiting. I like haven't opened any of them. I opened one Egon because it was like trilingual carding and messed up or something. Let's see. Did I forget to talk? I feel like there was something I was supposed to talk about. I showed off the
Snowcat
stuffy.
funded.
Oh my God, we didn't even talk about
the
Haslab stuff.
About.
All right.
Yes.
Here we go. Snowcat funded fully. All the tiers unlocked. Do you know what the total number was? It was over 12. I believe I don't know what it was.
It was 15,600 and something maybe.
So that was great. I mean, G.I. Joe batting 1,000 with their Haslabs. The other Hasbro Haslab is the Republic Gunship from episode 2. This has about 3 weeks left. It hasn't moved much. It's currently, as of Saturday.
Days, I saw someone say real quick, and not to interrupt, someone said that in 9 days it has only increased by 350 backers. So
yeah, I guess there's no like incentive right now to back it. It's like people like we saw with the Snowcat. People wait to the last minute. People want some of the tiers to get unlocked before they back it. Like it's not like it's super close right now that anyone's like, oh, I'll back it now. Like nothing's happening. Well, some things are happening because Mr. Stevie is taking it on the road. They're taking the gunship to different shops around the country, and one of them is not super far from you, but you said it was far enough that you're not going to go see it.
Oh,
this might be your only chance to ever see it. If it doesn't get made, this might be your only chance.
This is Mr. Stevie is probably listening to us. And
he doesn't listen to the podcast unless I
know how to get Bill. I know how to get Bill. Bring it to him. Bring it to him.
This might be the compromise to interview him. You have to do it in person at this show.
Oh, fair enough.
Or shop or whatever. Yeah. So, check Mr. Stevie's Instagram and you can maybe go see the thing in person. This is good. This is something. They're trying something. I mean, I don't know how many people they can impact from.
And that's on the 30th?
I don't know. I sent it to you, right?
I believe it is. It's a Saturday.
So that one has 3 weeks left. So we'll
see what the time frame is.
It'll be interesting. This one's interesting. I'm interested to see what happens here.
Okay.
The other one is the Mattel Snake Lair, which is at 98% with a week left. So I want to, this would be the funniest, most classic Mattel thing ever if this doesn't fund and it gets to 99%. It doesn't fund. Oh, people start canceling it. Like, I didn't think I was gonna fund. I just wanted to be part of something. Pixel Dan's like, shit. Like, there's all my money for my book. But this had a early bird. Which I was confused about because I thought for it to be an early bird, the thing had to fund by a certain date, but you just had to back it. You had to be an early bird backer. So as long as it gets funded, people who backed by people who have already backed, it was like this past Friday.
Yeah.
They'll be good to go. So that one has tiers. So it's only got a week left, but it looks like it's going to at least get funded. And then at that point, hopefully enough people funded to get all the other tiers. Because that sucks. If they're like, especially when there are tiers that have figures, like if it's bones and whatever that the
cardboard background.
With,
right, yeah.
I don't care about that.
More
but
paper.
If there are figures being left on the board, get that paper out of here. If there are figures being left on the table, that sucks. Yeah, like that's just like come on. So those are the things that are happening. Oh, let me talk about this. So we posted a video talking about how Funko lost like 43 million or whatever in the last quarter. Did very well. People always love to shit on Funko. A lot of people make the comparison that Funko are modern day Beanie Babies. And I always point out that Beanie Babies still exist. Beanie Babies are modern day Beanie Babies. Like they're still kicking.
You can still find many. There's still updated licenses. Yeah. They've got licensing with Marvel and everything else.
That's not the you're not It's not the negative comment that you think it is.
No.
Like, you're not burning them because
My kid's
thank
still
you.
buying them.
I have a
Jeez.
popular license that's what has it been 20, 25 years this thing's been going on for?
What, 30? 30.
30. It's been around as
Yeah.
long as Turtles.
31. They've been out since like 94.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah,
But
you gotta believe me.
I can't do math. So
must.
anytime you say numbers, I believe. So anyways, I was thinking that the ultimate thing for Funko to do would be to make pops of Beanie Babies. And you could do
That
like
would be
the Princess
something.
Diana Beanie Baby.
And that's this week's How to Save the Toy Industry. Or
That's
at least
how
How
to
to
Save
Save
the Toy.
Funko.
Because it would be like, what's that thing in like Marvel where it's like a constant throughout the universes?
Oh, like a Nexus? Like a Nexus
Yeah, it's a
being?
Nexus event that Funko and Beanie Babies, the tie company, came together to make a
Collaborate.
product.
Oh,
That would send like you would see a shockwave travel through all the targets.
oh my
It would
god.
be like,
Could you
and everyone
imagine?
all of a sudden is like holding an action figure in their hand.
What's
Like, what
his
happened?
name?
They all woke up.
What's it? Don
Don Imus in the morning? Who?
No,
What are you talking about?
no. The QVC guy.
Oh yes, they're dearly departed. He was home shopping.
He would rise from the grave just to
Michael Jordan rookie card. He would rise from the grave.
glory,
Because
glory.
they would sell Beanie
Glory.
Babies. That's right.
They would. It was great.
Oh my God. Don West is the man's name.
Don
At least we
West.
can put some respect on his. Don West was amazing. He was a commentator for TNA Wrestling for a long time, and that was the best. He was very good. Rest in peace. Yeah, so I think we need. I was gonna say NECA. We need. Someone's got to do some hard Beanie Babies, like action figures of Beanie Babies. Someone's got to do it, and then let's see how what else can we do with this? I'm like, can Funko make soft goods something to do the Beanie Baby side?
Like
There's
the
got to be
pellet?
something. They got to fill them.
Oh,
with
they could make them flocked. That's all they have to do.
You know what? You know what's really funny? There were basically soft. Oh, you know what? This is hilarious. Okay.
Oh.
Pops were not supposed to be a thing. The original idea was that Pops, the design, like the big head and the little body, that was going to be a soft toy. It was going to be a fabric toy. But then they made some hard plastic ones, and that's what took off. So the origin of the Pop is basically they were trying to make Beanie Babies.
They were. Wow.
They were, yeah. So it has. I mean, this will fix everything. Like I said, you'll see the shockwave just travel through, and all the toys will be perfect.
Ripples. Everything.
These Power Ranger toys will go
maybe
away.
the timeline will reset too.
Yes.
At that point,
Bandai will still make Power Rangers. The Ninja Turtles
be
will
like
go
some
back
kind
to
of
being crappy.
Toys R Us will come back.
Toys R Us will come back.
Harambe will be alive again.
Harambe! He walks through like it's the
gosh.
Avenger Circle. All the
Yes.
Avengers show.
Oh yeah, they all come
Holy
back.
shit! The guy from the Cubs that caught the ball, or cost them the World Series or whatever, like he'll walk through.
Oh,
Wow, we really saved toys
moments.
this week. That was
yes,
amazing.
we did, and the world.
Wow, we saved the world. See, this is a great podcast. That guy was right.
It is. It is. Yeah, it's great.
Positivity too.
So fun.
We can't top that. We're gonna end there, right?
No.
There's nothing else. That's fine. All right, everybody.
Might be
You got anything else, Bill?
something. I
Maybe
do.
something.
If you're in the Orlando area next week, come by and say
will
hi to
be.
me.
You're gonna be here.
Yeah.
You're gonna be here next week.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be here on Saturday? Are we gonna do the show?
I will be here Saturday until 6 p.m.
Oh, so you'll be home in time to do the show.
Potentially, yeah.
You'll be so jet lagged. Can you get Wi-Fi on the plane and do it in case there's a delay? Because I will not accept that we do it later. No, that's funny. I don't know if it's my fault or your fault for not reminding me, but I completely forgot.
Oh yeah, my wife kept.
Well, if you wanna get
my wife
together-
kept being like, if you told Paul, can we do this with him? And I'm like, he knows, but he's probably busy. We'll figure it out.
I mean, I'm really not. I can take a day off. Yeah, I have the weekday tickets So if you want, we'll talk about this offline. Yeah, but if you want to meet both members of Reluctant, this is the time to do it. Like, we want to make a group. We all want to go to Batu together. Let's get Greg.
Oh, yeah.
Who else is a local that can come down?
Yeah, we can create our own toy legion of toy gurus.
That's right.
Down there.
What was it called? The toy YouTube something? We'll create our own version of that. I know there are more.
There'll have to be some. There'll have to be some other designated survivors.
Matt Cardona, he's here. Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. Oh, see now we gotta do something. We won't though. This should have been the 300 episode. We should have taken a month off and then made this like an extravaganza.
Oh.
But no. But hopefully I do get to see you. But it's looking not lately. But
come chase me down at Disney. I'll say hi.
I can't run my knees.
Not you specifically. The
fans.
The fans.
Listeners.
The listeners.
He'll bring a Posca pen with him if you want anything signed. You should just walk around the Star Wars shop signing shit. All right, very good.
Of all the things, I have it right here.
You know, your webcam is frozen, so I have no idea what you're talking about. What are you showing?
Okay. The Posca pen. I had it in hand.
You have the Posca pens? There you go.
Literally in hand. I don't know.
I bought a whole set of all the colors. I've signed one thing. It's great. What an investment. I lost money on that deal. All right, very good. Ectoglow. All right, everybody. Well, you know what we say. We don't want to grow up, but we already did. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye, everyone.